shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
His first foul.
It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Well, with his strength, Julius Randle can absorb contact easier than a lot of players. This guy is not going to be intimidated.
And last year, Randle averaged double digits on the glass.
Right, he was especially effective on the defensive glass. In fact, Randle has been much more engaged defensively. His improvements on offense overshadowed that a bit, but his improvement defensively is real, guys.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Walker against James. Barrett wide open. He fires. Drains the three-pointer.
Boy, you've got to be shot ready in catch-and-shoot situations, and we know RJ's got a quick trigger.
Here's James. It's rebounded by New York. Pass to Barrett. Shoots the three. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Here's James. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Poke loose and stolen by James. Pass to Irving. Hangs in midair and converts on. Clutch layup. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Brooklyn?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room ready to run. Their transition game has been in full effect.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And James throws it down.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Robinson a screen on James. Walker's shot is off.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps going.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? Catching up on the changes for New York. Nerlens Noel checks in for Mitchell Robinson. Quickly comes in for Fournier. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Walker. Knicks trail by 10.
Give him a hand, fans. Your Brooklyn Nets.
Randle outside. Back to Rose. Randle with a screen for Rose. Over James. And the shot falls short this time.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
The pass to Quickly. Back to Rose. To end the run. And it's good on the way in.
It helps to have the basketball on a string, right? Derrick Rose handles the ball so well he can get anywhere he wants.
The drive by James. It's stolen by Randle. Rose with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Good work defensively by Harden. Nets leading by 10. There's the drive. James with the bucket. James has got 27 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
They've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And stolen by James. Irving. And he lays it straight in.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Ball's knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Passes to Griffin. 1 second left. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Nets out in front, ending the first quarter with a tremendous 17-4 run. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And we've seen the improvement replacement for the Knicks under coach Tom Thibodeau. His star, Julius Randle, defines Tibbs' approach.
Genuinely cares about you as a human being, as a person. He wants to see you really excel as a player, and he knows that the only way to do that is through the grind, through hard work, through putting the hours and the effort in a day.
He is indeed in that effort and grittiness, something we've seen from Thibodeau's teams over the years.
And Knicks fans recognize that brand of basketball. You think back to the years with Ewing and Oakley in the middle, it fits in the Big Apple.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
We've got Durant. Kyrie Irving is out there with Big Smooth. Then there's Griffin, and it's Harden in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Rose dishes to Randle over James, and it's Griffin with the rebound. Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Alec Burks checked in for New York. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Pass to Noel. And the wide open shot from Rose. Hits the jumper in space. Rose has got 5 points in the quarter.
He's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
And they double up James. Driving inside.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Pass to Noel. Here's Fournier, who's covered by Irving. And Fournier kicks to Noel. 4 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, and it's Rose missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And it's James missing. Knicks trail by 18. Up top, Fournier, guarded by KD. Burks in the corner. Griffin against Randle. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Burks. Second shot opportunity, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Outside Fournier. Right side Rose. 5 to shoot. Here's Robinson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Long arms, tremendous athleticism, and pursuit of the basketball. Mitchell Robinson working the glass right now.
And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big. You won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him. But, boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Robinson. Over in the corner, Randle. Robinson passes to Randle. 6 to shoot. And Durant sends it back.
Maybe the most underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's abilities as a basketball player, the defensive end. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Second quarter.
Randall with a screen for Fournier. Off target from three-point range.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Burks in the corner. Knocked away. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Irving passes to James. Going inside. Griffin kicks to Harden. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's James. That one doesn't go. The Knicks go the other way with it. To the middle. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
And they double up James. Griffin finds Irving. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Irving's got 7.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow. Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
A nice shot by Griffin.
And since being selected first overall back in 2009, Blake Griffin has expanded his game, turning into a reliable jump shooter.
Robinson with the block.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
James has a 2-pointer. Shot is good off the back rim and in. James has got 43 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player.
All right, David, thank you.
They played smart, they took their time and limited mistakes. When you value each possession, you eventually will get the shot you want.
And a look now at... And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
And New York, looking at who they've got. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Kemba Walker is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. And Fournier kicks to Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, Walker kept alive by New York. Here's Randall, and Griffin sends it back.
And how about the timing there? Griffin using that athleticism on the defensive end to block it.
James against Walker, and James throws it down.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Lobbed up there for Robinson. Irving with the steal. A shot by Harden, wide open. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Kyrie Irving understands how to find an open teammate, puts it exactly where it needs to be.
Inside, Robinson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Hey, Doris, one thing you can count on with Mitchell Robinson, he's going to make the majority of the shots he takes.
Right, think about it. Back in 2020, he shattered the record for highest field goal percentage in the season. Most of his buckets right at the cup in the restricted area. This guy has plenty of time to expand that range, and we know he's working on it.
Here's Walker. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Walker's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, few do it better than Kemba Walker. On the dribble drive, power, strength, finishing ability, so pretty.
Here's James, and the shot goes down.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Knicks. That's tipped. Lets the three fly. They grab their own miss. Robinson. Durant with some nice D.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And that one's good, Griffin.
And don't expect Griffin to get stopped by some contact. He's always ready for the physicality.
Walker the pass to Randall. Back to Walker. From the arc. Brooklyn with the rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds in the game.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The loudest and craziest.
A different look for New York. Noel's checked in for Julius Randle. And quickly in for Fournier.
Fans, your Brooklyn Nets. Checking in for the Knicks.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And James picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Boy, plenty of time left in the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his 4th foul now.
There's the pass to Quickly. Robinson sets a screen for Quickly. Rebound, Brooklyn. KD's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. James with it. Robinson picks him up. James in the post. Working on Walker. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul.
His first foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And the Knicks making a change here. Rose is checked in. James against Rose. The drive by James. Some solid defense from Robinson.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Quickly finds Barrett. He can't get that one to fall. Harden with the defensive effort. The 3 from KD sinks the three-pointer. KD's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
Here's James. Here's Griffin. And the 3 off target. New York's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Yes, that goes in. Quickly's got his first bucket in this one. When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime.
In the corner, it's Robinson. Back to Quickly. Passes it to Noel. Rose with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Just 4 to shoot. Barrett kicks to Noel. Robinson passes to Barrett from outside the arc. Harden grabs the miss. The Nets have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. James, no good. New York shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. The 3. Barrett, no good.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
There's 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. Got a piece of it, and stolen by James. Buries the jumper to finish the break. James has got 55.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Noel in the corner. Down low. Here's Robinson. And Griffin sends it back. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So for Brooklyn now, Harden out there with Griffin. Then it's Kyrie Irving, then it's Big Smooth, and it's Durant in at the pivot, manning the middle. Here's James. Another shot. Got a hand on it. Quickly against Harden. Quickly kicks to Burks. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker, Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch. And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Here's Burks. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, terrific quickness. The burst of Alec Burks looking strong inside.
Here's James, and the dunk by James.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. And James picks up the foul. That's his fifth foul. Quickly the pass to Vildoza. Back to Quickly. Gibson with the screen on Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gibson with it. He's picked up by KD. Burks can't get it to go. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando and they'll take on the Magic. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And another steal for him.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end. Here's James, and the dunk by James.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Takes it inside, and it's quickly missing. The Nets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Harden's shot is good.
And without a doubt, one of the most advanced scorers this game has ever seen. Harden can do damage from just about anywhere.
Back to Burks. New York moving it around. Pass to Vildoza. And here is Toppin. 5 on the clock. Looking to end the run. New York, no good that time either. Brooklyn's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Harden finds James. Doris, there's much argument over how the MVP award should be decided. Whether it's stats, time on the floor, the intangibles, with a winner, with a loser. What criteria do you use when you vote on that award?
Well, there's so much that goes into this because, number one, how skilled are you? You have to be one of the most skilled players in the league, in my estimation. Number two, how much do you influence winning? But the fact of the matter is most MVPs finish in the top 2 or 3 in their respective conferences. So that's another criteria. I'm just going to say this to you. I will actually poll NBA players as I come across them in the season talking about these awards, these first, second, third team All-NBA, because they're the guys. Lining up opposite and know what goes into what these guys do.
Gibson with the screen on Irving. Here's quickly, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too. Wow!
Young fella. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Brooklyn.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And in what's been a tremendous year tonight, another example, and he'll push their amazing win total on the season to 68. An outstanding season we watched this team play.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Big Smooth.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Burks with it. He's picked up by James. Back to Burks. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, you love the cleverness of Alec Burks. My goodness, how remarkable is that into the lane and finish?
And James throws it down.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Burks dishes to Gibson. Here now, Vildoza. James covering. Offensive rebound. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow